Well, obviously, I'm very disappointed. It's the second game in a row we didn't finish. This one, we had really bad turnovers on the offensive end, plays that we didn't execute. Defensively, we didn't get stops, and the difference in the game was the offensive rebounding. They had 17 second chance points, and we had 8. None more obvious than the ones in the last 4 minutes. So it's a tough loss, especially coming on the heels of the Cal game. We've got to get our composure back. We need to hit some shots. They're packing it in on us pretty tight, and our inability to knock down shots is really hurting us right now.
Questions?
Coach, you guys lost 10 points per game with Dominic scoring 10 points a game for you guys, and now you're scoring 14 points less with him in the lineup. Aside from just his scoring, is it taking opportunities from other guys as well?
Yeah, DA spreads the floor, because you got to stay on him, and with our inability to hit perimeter shots, not only by Johnny and Willie, but by other players, the floor has shrunk, and it's made it very tough to drive to the basket, very tough to throw the ball inside, because there's a lot of people in there.
How tough is it for Dominic to see you guys drop 3 in a row without him?
I'm sure it's very tough. We had things rolling pretty good, and the tide has turned, and now it's going to take some character to turn it back.
Have you guys considered wanting anybody else to point besides just Willie and John?
No, we don't have anybody else. Those 2 guys are going to have to handle it and do a good job with it.
Do you have an idea when Artis will be able to play?
I do not. As soon as the doctors clear him, we definitely will play him, but doctors have not cleared him yet.
You called timeout on that last, but you didn't do it immediately. You did it at 8 seconds.
Well, we had a play called, and it didn't work, and so we were looking at something else, and we wanted to turn the corner there. They had a couple fouls to give, so they were being aggressive, and EJ tried to get a shot there and just didn't get it.
Your guys' 20-game winning streak was broken tonight. What does it mean to not have that streak?
Well, it's disappointing. Again, our guys have worked awfully hard, and in the course of a week here, we've given a lot back. And so it's going to take a lot of character to come back, and it starts Saturday, and it's not going to be easy. Utah gets an extra day here. They played last night. We had an exhausting, very physical game tonight, so it's going to be a quick turnaround, and 5 o'clock on Saturday, we're going to have to figure out a way.
You guys had, I think, 8 turnovers in the second half. What was the difference between the first and the second half?
Well, it was basically those last 4 minutes. Carlos had 2, and we had the offensive foul. So we had 3 of them in the last 4 minutes.
Have you ever had a team only shoot 2 free throws?
I don't believe so.
You talked a lot about moving on with the seniors to get you through moments like this. How do you guys as a staff do it?
Well, I've done this a long time. You get up tomorrow and you bounce back. It's disappointing because the young men have worked so hard to put themselves in that position, and to not finish, is very disappointing. It's very disappointing for our fans, and it's disappointing for everybody who's watched this team, finish the game at UCLA. It's not like we haven't finished a couple, this year and done awfully well, but we have not finished, so we're just going to have to fight back and do a better job.
You feel the team can win down the stretch without DA?
Yes, we can. That's a bad excuse. We had plenty of opportunities. The turnovers were, by our seniors, and so they've got to do a better job.
Are you worried at all about Johnny's confidence?
Absolutely. No, it's got to be shaken a little bit. He was playing his role and doing a great job. We were asking him to do a lot more. He had a lot of open looks tonight. They didn't go. So I'm sure it will be. He's just going to have to bounce back. He's going to have to fight it.
Did you get the sense your team at all kind of tensing in that last 4 minutes, or kind of looking for somebody to make a shot or kind of take?
I didn't really. I was very disappointed with the defensive end more than the offensive end, believe it or not. I mean, the offensive end was bad. The turnovers, again, were things we were trying to do that are not part of our offense, and those turnovers really bother me. we're just trying something. And in that particular time, you don't try some things. So we had some seniors make some really bad decisions. But defensively, we didn't get stops, and they got second chance points. I know they got 2 offensive rebounds there and putbacks. So we got the stops. We didn't get the rebounds. And, again, the difference in the game was the 17 second chance points that they got, and we only got 8. Now, we're going to have our hands full with Utah. We're going to need a big spark. We're going to need a crowd. This is a rallying point. We've got to come together here. Our team does, our fans. We know we've disappointed in the last 2 games. We got to figure a way out of it, and we need a lot of energy in that building on Saturday.
So what do you do in the next couple days to prepare?
Well, we just got one day. We'll go through things tomorrow and try to sharpen things up. Utah's going to throw a couple different defenses at us. We got to be ready for it.